Welcome back to Esther Alexis, Body of an Extravert.
Welcome back to Esther Alexis, Body of an Extravert. Today's episode is about Haitian Heritage Month. So in case you didn't know, Haitian Heritage Month is from May 1st to May 31st. And as we wrap up the month, I just thought it would be such a great idea to just share a bit of the culture with you guys. So I've invited my friends who hail directly from the country, Jacques and Rose, to give us a little bit of insight. So I think that the first thing that we need to talk about when we talk about any culture and any heritage is a little bit of the history. So Haiti, in case you didn't know, was actually the first ever Black republic. Ever! First country to ever have a successful slave revolution in the year 1804. Okay? At the time, we were occupied by the French, which was the most powerful army in the world. And through guerrilla warfare, strategy, and just union, we really just came together as a people and kind of just kicked our oppressors out and told them to stay out unless you're nice. So I think that Jacques and Rose can speak a little more to the history, but first they can introduce themselves. Jacques, would you like to go first?
Jacques, and I was raised in Haiti, came here when I was 16, somehow got to meet them, and that's my story.
Yeah, same. I'm Rose. I was raised in Haiti until I was 11, and then I moved here.
So do you guys want to talk to the history of Haiti a little bit? I kind of gave like the quick rundown, but I know there's more.
One thing though is just like the history of Haiti is just beautiful to me at least, and to most people, because it just reads beautifully like a Greek story, a Greek mythology story, like Hercules riding on Pegasus and chopping
Shopping
heads and stuff like that. For us, it's or Toussaint Louverture, or Jean-Jacques Dessalines, or our forefathers that looks like us, that looks like my father, that looks like my uncle, and then coming about and fighting the oppressors at the time. But to me, again, the other part that's beautiful, that's just as beautiful as us gaining our independence, is also the fight that happened afterwards when we've gained that independence, and where we help other countries gain their independence. And what I mean by that is specifically Simon Bolivar, who's a great liberator in South America, right? At some point in his battles, they suffered a defeat. He exiled himself in Kingston, then he later came to Haiti, where he met the president of the South, which is Pigeon. We all have a friend whose last name is Pigeon, so shout out to Dylan. And then they had a friendship, and then they supported one another, and then the Pigeon provided Simon Bolivar with guns, weapons, and strategies and whatnot. And the only condition, he said, and moving forward, is just like, when you go back and liberate your people, please liberate the slaves and the Black slaves that are in Colombia, Ecuador, and stuff like that. Until this day, if you go down to Colombia, you go down to Ecuador, you go down to Venezuela, different parts and stuff like that, where you have their forefathers, you will see some statues of Pigeon. And to me, that's beautiful, and that's just Haiti as well. So that brings me pride.
I think that, dude, especially right now, I think that brings me so much pride and joy, especially when I reflect on the history of our country, because it goes to show that, like, we have on our flag a saying which is "Union fait la force," which means in unity we are strong. It makes the strength, and that doesn't just apply to us as Haitians. You know what I mean? Like, we went out and we were like, "Hey, like, I have no problem helping my fellow man gain liberation and freedom from their oppressors." And I think that that's absolutely beautiful, and it shows not just a love for your country, but a love for humanity. I think that's gorgeous.
Love for liberty as well, because like we didn't stop. And Haiti was like, "Oh, we good. We got ourselves situated." Nah, we felt the oppression that's going on. We know it. We dealt with it. And so it was like, you know what? Help my mans out. You feel me? So that was cool.
Do you want to add anything to that, Rose?
No, I think everything has been said.
I also think that I love, because of the interaction that we've had with so many different countries, people that have come and gone, and then people that we've, traveled to and come back home with, is the influence that they've had in our culture, whether that's musically, whether that's through food. And so one of the things that I definitely wanted to talk about was the food, because I love Haitian food. I know that I am biased because I was born and raised in the culture, But one thing I do have to say is that at least this,
Period.
I know the food is good. That's
On
not
God.
right. It might, like, I don't want to come out and say it's the best food in the world.
I will.
I mean,
But-
it's sort of.
But I know for a fact, wherever I go, anywhere I go, I can proudly say, yo, you try this right here, your
It'll
list will
change
be
your life.
smacking. Your soul won't be the same. So one thing I have to ask of you guys is, if you had to put a plate together, what plate would you put together for your friends to try? And it has to have 4 items on the plate. Haitian food only.
You go. You go. I want to see what your plate gonna look like.
Okay. So for like a plate, I would say definitely gonna start with the black rice because that is, that's our national dish. Honestly,
Say that again.
unofficially our national dish, which is Tui Jojo, aka
Wait,
black
say it
rice. Black rice.
Yeah.
Jojo, say it.
Jojo.
It's so annoying.
So yeah, I would definitely put a black rice. It's just delicious. The next thing is, I would say, the macaroni gratin, which is just the way that we make our mac and cheese. So that's 2 things. Third thing is the red snapper, which is the fish, delicious.
Shout out to Darling on that one.
Yo,
Oh, it's her birthday. Boom.
happy birthday.
And last thing, I will go with salad, which is a beet salad with potatoes, carrots, and beets and mayo. My favorite thing in the world.
Oh, God, man. You?
Well, I'm not sure if it was been said already, but I'm gonna go with Judy Jojo.
Surprise shot.
Which is the black rice, and it's just really good. Like, you take a mushroom and you get this black liquid gold with so much flavor in it, and then you put your rice in it, and the rice soaks up all that flavor, and then you take a spoon and you bring it to your mouth, and then you chew on it, and then your mouth, and your
That adds the
What?
peas,
the peas and everything, and then your tongue is telling you made a great decision today. You went up, you woke up, and you took some TV Jojo. And honestly, TV Jojo. So I think I did a little too much on that. I think I did a little bit thick, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So TV Jojo would be my first pick. The next pick, I would have to go with pate, and that's both pate, right? That's pate corded and pate pate. So that's 2 items so far, because pate is one big category for me. Boom. So boom. After the pate, I'm gonna hit you with something nice and give you that tasso. So tasso is goat meat, but we do it. Every culture has goat meat. Greek, Jamaican and stuff like that, but we do it special. Like, sometimes you eat and it's gamey, or sometimes you smell the goat. Nah, none of that with the Haitian tasso is really good. And you could even sidebar. You could even do turkey tasso. So tasso for me, and for dessert, because I feel like we should put something sweet in the plate as well. And
That's 2
and
different categories.
wait, my plate.
Just saying.
I like dessert. I'll throw in dulce in there, because
Definitely.
the word just says dulce and it's sweet, so it's
That means
just
sweet, yeah.
So boom, that's my plate.
I
But
don't.
let's take some time.
Can I
That's
throw
my
some
plate.
sweet into my plate?
I don't know if I would put a sweet on my plate. I have to be honest. I love Haitian sweets. I love Haitian sweets because I feel like, unlike a lot of other cultures, it's not this overuse of sugar. I feel like, and that could just be my opinion, but like, particularly as someone who's Haitian American, so I've had both, desserts, and I've been, places, so I've had other desserts too from other cultures. And one thing that I realize a lot is like there's a very heavy presence of sugar, particularly in the U.S. as well. But I feel like when I think of dulce, even, I don't think it's this overwhelming like I'm gonna get diabetes. Like, you ever bite into something and be like,
And your teeth is like,
your teeth start ringing like I don't feel that way about Haitian sweets. Whether it's, and I consider cremas a sweet. I consider
cremas
dulce
is a drink,
but it's a sweet drink.
but it's a drink.
Oh, okay, but milkshakes are considered a sweet, like a dessert.
That's some American stuff.
Okay, fine. Then let's talk about my plate. How about that?
All
All right. There's just no competition.
Yeah,
like,
of course not.
it's not an over exaggeration. I I can't imagine giving someone a plate and disrespecting them for the first time ever without a diligence on that plate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the foundation of a good plate.
It's a national dish.
It is. On the side of that, I'm gonna have some chicken, and let me tell you why. Because the fish is amazing. It's an island, of course. You know, the seafood is gonna be rated up there.
Our seafood is good.
But I think that particularly when it comes down to meat, what makes the difference, because anyone could, marinate a little something. It's what goes in the marination that defines what that meat will be. And exactly, we call it epi. So I know in Spanish, my friend Paola, she'll call it sazon or she'll call it sofrito. But it's what goes into it. And we start off with cleaning our meat. Okay, let's put that out there. I know it's a huge debate, but in Haiti, that's not even a question. Yeah. You clean your meat. If you
want to shop the Haitian, just put your meat in the shoes.
In the pot without cleaning it. No, but it has to be. But even in the cleaning of the meat, which is when they take off whatever is the feathers, the veins, the skin, if they want to. Everything. But they have the citrus, whether it's lime, oranges, lemon. Yeah, it starts to build the foundation of the flavor. Thank you.
Water.
Yes, sometimes the vinegar. Let it really sit in there and soak up some of that acidity. Yeah. And then when you layer, when you layer it, yes, with the epis, which is the sazon, which is, whatever you're going to put in there, I know everybody's different. That is when you get yourself a meat of quality, a meat of standard, a meat worth talking about.
And it is that it's good when you start baking it.
When you first shortjay it, put the hot water over it. We do that too. I don't know how to say that in English. The smell that comes off the food, you literally got to stand up and say, this dish right here is about to be different.
Yeah.
The power it has. And I say chicken because I feel like chicken is a meat that can soak up flavor easily, whereas things like goat and so on might be a little harder. You might have to work a little bit. But if you know what you're really, really doing with a good piece of chicken, you can transfer those skills.
Yeah, chicken is a good pick because only from the standpoint that agriculture, chicken is the most
diverse. I feel like too.
Yeah, to anybody. So
exactly. So you got dijon, you got your chicken. I'm gonna say plantain because I know that every country has plantains. But let me tell y'all something right here, right now. Nobody got plantains like Haitians got plantains. Okay. I've had the tostones. They're good. I'm not gonna sit here and play y'all. I've had the Ecuadorian version. They don't call it tostones.
They call it.
Let's not try to figure that out.
We're not gonna figure that out right now. But I love that they're just so different. I'm a huge plantain lover. Yes. So they just do it differently. So Haitians will, double fry it. They'll have the water on the side, which gives its flavor. The sazon, that's we even sazon our plantain. If you know what you're doing, you put it in the water, you dip it in it, let it soak that flavor a little bit. You just drop it into the fryer. You let that plantain come to life. And then of course you cannot have Haitian plantain without having peas. Come on, we have people who just I hate saying this every time I have to explain it. It's like coleslaw, but it's no way like coleslaw. It holds a lot of flavor. It especially holds a little bit of spice. And it is incredible. You put it on the plantain, you get a nice, good, crunchy bite. So you're getting the flavor of the plantain, and you put the sauce on the water, a little salt, a little bit of heat, the freshness of those vegetables coming to life. Obviously, I'm having a moment with the food. And then to wrap up my plate, because that's a heavy dish too. You want that freshness of the vegetables, the acidity that's going to be on it as well, to brighten up your palate. And I'm gonna end it with. I'm gonna end it with pate. I'm gonna end it with a Haitian patty, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Which one?
I was, I'm about to say that. I'm gonna say pate code. Because you want fun on your plate. And depending on where you are from in Haiti, pate corde looks different. There are some areas in Haiti where you'll get a pate corde and there'll be an egg inside along with the filling, etc. And you're like, I know some of y'all are looking at this right now and you're going, egg inside of a patty?
No, it's because you haven't had it. You haven't had it.
Hey, don't knock it before you try it, is all I'm going to say.
Good from Haiti.
Hey, some people bring it to the U.S. and that's what I love about being a Haitian diaspora. Like, it's just having that stuff move. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, people, I think, bring in the negative connotations of, moving and traveling and being in migration as a people. But it's like, when you're able to pick up and travel with your food, you're also able to bring your environment, not only a piece of yourself, but bring your environment home as well, like with the flavors. I've had friends who have had, like, Korean Haitian food. Like, it's, hey, I've never tried it. And I can't speak to it in, how great it is, but I'm gonna assume, I'm gonna assume it's pretty lit. You know what I mean?
It's two very powerful flavor cuisines.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of Korean food is they season their stuff a lot.
And I mean, so do we. So I gotta try me a plate.
That sounds like a heartache.
That's also a thing. So you know what? Speaking of heartache, when we wrap up, you know what my plate looks like. I'm gonna have to advise you to have a nice cold glass of water afterwards. Please chase that down. Haitian food. I actually just told my friend this. Also, the reason why Haitian food is so great is because they're not afraid to kill you with that plate. They're not afraid to end your life with flavor. All right, which means that seasoning will have you like it'll really have you grasping your heart and grabbing for your pills if you're not careful. So definitely have water to wash it down, and maybe a cola la kai, which is a Haitian cola. It's not the Jamaican cola la kai. They're very vastly different flavors. If you know, you know. But even from then, like, it just goes to show, I think that everyone has their own version. Even though we're all from the Caribbean, everyone has their own, palate and how they kind of respect and address their foods, Mm-hmm. I think the same thing could be said about language. So I have to say, I love the Haitian language. BB's sweater, Rose's sweater, actually has a Haitian word on it, sumun, with a definition, which I won't even get into. But I think that I have such a love for our language, and it's not because it's just my own, it's just because of where it comes from. I just think that it well represents the culture and being a medley of different things. Can I say that?
No, I agree. I mean, in my opinion, languages always have personality that comes with them, and for in Italian, Spanish, French, and stuff like that. But in Haiti, the personality that comes with the language is so strong.
It is. It's extroverted. It's a very extroverted personality.
And Haiti, it's just like Creole amplifies everything. Like,
oh my God!
Any emotion, it cannot be lukewarm. It's just either hot
or cold
or super
frigid.
cold, frigid. It's extreme. So that's on the wavelengths that we are in. So that's why sometimes when you hear it kind of loud or something like that, it's not hate. It's not nothing. It's just Creole.
It's expression. I mean, a sound effect, even whoosh, like exactly. Oh my God!
It's like you just got shot or something. For me, like coming here when I was just 16 and going to high school and everything, and it always caught people by surprise whenever I was like, oh, like this was like, yo, what the heck? It's like, what are you saying? It's like, oh, you guys not shocked? It's like, yeah, I'm shocked, but you saying some other things. Like, well, that's how I express shock. You know, is definitely one thing that's key to Haitians and like the surprise. Like, I sound like a Pokemon just now, right?
No, but it's so true, and I love that though. And again, like I also love that even when we talk about the Creole language in and of itself, which is not just the sound effects. Again, it's a medley. Like you'll find Spanish words in there, you'll find French words in there because obviously we were colonized under French. And I think that I love it so much because as someone who loves to travel, you'll go around the world and find yourself not lost. You know what I'm saying? You'll find yourself comfortable and at ease because I mean it sounds similar, so you don't feel out of context or out of place. You know what I'm saying? So I think that another thing that shows a great medley of where our roots have been, where they've traveled, is our music. Oh my gosh! Every time I talk about Haitian music, my heart starts beating like I'm ready. Something that, which is, I think, uniquely ours is our Kompa. And again, it shows that medley, but I think it's uniquely ours because it's almost like, it's like reggaeton and reggae for, Spanish friends and Jamaican friends. It's just our version of music. And I think that it is insane that people don't know so much about Kompa.
I know. Well, it's starting to come to light now. I feel a lot of people, starting to, shimmy her way into it.
Even on TikTok. So TikTok has the Martinelli song, right?
Yeah.
The 40%. That's what it's referred to as. So if you were going to introduce Kompa to a friend, can you name at least 3 songs or 3 bands or artists that you would recommend?
I'm gonna start this one off.
Okay.
All right. First one, right? Sweet Mickey, right?
Oh!
Like, there's this song, I Don't Care. Like, it's just beautiful. It starts out, you hear vroom, 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 and then
the sounds of the island?
Yeah, and pretty much. And then you hear some discussion going on, and then like the guitar line strikes in, and then you hear, he did gon' find my shit. And then that song is fire. And then the words, I don't care, like when you're fed up, that's the song. That song right there, number 1. I would recommend it. That's it's immersion into the just jumping into
literally dropped you into the ocean of Kompa.
That's period. So that's number 1. Number 2, I'll go with Kaini Por Favor. Not a lot of people know about that song, but it's a beautiful song. It's really nice. Like, Por Favor. Like, trust me, it's like.
We're trusting you. I mean, you're singing the song at the same time.
Third song. How many songs do you have?
You have 3.
1 more left.
All right, so third song, I guess I would think about for American friends and some people who speak English, something that's more they can understand. And for that one, I'll go with Felicia Ross, and she has a song called Konsa, but it's just Konsa, I think. And it's a beautiful song. Her vocals is amazing, and then there's a Kompa underlying beat. So that's a good way to introduce yourself to Kompa as well. So those will be my 3 songs. But not to say those are the only 3 songs, or to say Kompa is the only Haitian. Yo, Kaimi, Kai, concept, that music concept, criminal.
We get it.
There's just so much.
Very passionate.
All right, go ahead.
All right, bro.
T-Vice.
T-Vice.
I will have to
Crayola.
go.
Go ahead.
I would have to go with the first one. So 2 songs is by the same artist. The first one is Ipamini, which is by Tijo. Ipamini. Yeah, that's the thing. I can remember the video of that song vividly because I watched that video when I was younger in Haiti, and every time I hear that song, I can see everything within that video play.
But don't you love that? Like how it transports you?
Yeah, it's just I love it. And then the second song is with AOT, which is I think that one. It's a live one. It was they were having a concert in Paris, and it's a whole vibe. And the third one is by my mother's favorite artist, which is I would say Chocolat by Alan Cabe. That
song is iconic. I think that there are some songs that are iconic for every culture that you have to give out. I think Chocolat is definitely one of them.
Amazing fact, Alan Cabe is related to Michel Cabe, which is Kai and Caillou and all that. And
so it obviously runs in the family. No, seriously. I think the song that you mentioned was Concert, and a guest feature on that is one of my new Rochelle. I love her. I think that she's very much this day and age is, Kompa, in my opinion, Kompa lead, especially for people who are not, in the country right now. She's definitely traversing or transcending just the geographical barrier. You know what I'm saying?
Her vocals?
She can blow, bro. Vocals? She can sing. It's insane. But I also think that what her music, it's always very soft. It's always simple, always fun. Sometimes, Kunst has a different, exception. But I think that to give to someone for the first time, it really opens you up to what the feeling is in music. I think that's really important about Kompa, which is why I love it so much, which is like, it brings you to the island. Like, you might not be there, but it brings you mentally and even sometimes physically to the island. Dancing.
But I would say Kompa is not the only type of music that's
it's not.
There's rap, there's Gabodai, there's Gaga,
Gaga is good, yo.
There's just so many different layers and everything. Right now, I guess we're talking about Kompa. And
I mean, you can talk about any musicians. I won't stop you. I just refer to Kompa because, Kompa. Let's see, who else? I'm a big fan of Kali. I think because because I think that so many of us have grown up with them that they've just become a staple. And honestly, like, I can't even pick a song off the top of my head to be like, that's the song. Because, like,
are you ready?
Oh,
you got it.
Yeah, okay. Are You Ready is a good one. That's a really good one. But, like, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like so many of their songs, they just land. Like, they land and they have a meaning for you. Particularly as the Haitian diaspora as well. Like, I think it's awesome. It hits. Who else? Last person. I feel like this has to be a very good person.
Kalimi was in it?
No, I only had two. I only had Michelle and Kalimi, which is a band, by the way. Harmony, come on!
And another great penmanship, you know, their pen is sick.
And you know what's incredible about that too is, like, I think that that's what makes the music so special and stuff as well, is that they keep the language in there. And sometimes they go into a little bit of English or a little bit of French, depending on who you're
Spanish.
Yeah, depending on who you're listening to. But there are truly just some things that get lost in translation. And I feel like in that Kompa, like even in Kwaya. Got it? There we go. But I love that song because if you're listening to it, it's like, yo, it's like you're a poem that's full of emotion. But like when they say it, it's something else. It's like you're overwhelmed with emotion. You're bursting at the seams. Like it's just so incredible. I love it for that. And I think that just, again, speaks to the culture and just how passionate they are about where they've come from, where they are, and like how they want to progress. You know what I mean? So needless to say, I'm definitely going to have to link a Spotify playlist. Definitely look for it. It's going to be definitely under my name because there are just so many artists, so many songs, so many bands, so many moments in times that were really characterized by the music and that will take you to those places in Haiti. Speaking of taking you to Haiti, I have to say that a lot of the time people, think of Haiti, they think of this third world country that has no resources and is really just poor, like, beyond poverty. And I think that I really want to use this podcast as an opportunity to say there are some amazingly beautiful places in Haiti. So can I ask y'all, where are the most beautiful places that you have been in Haiti? Or you know what, how about I go first, actually? One place that I think is absolutely extraordinary in Haiti is Bassin Bleu. Bassin Bleu, oh my gosh, I think was the first time that my literal lungs fell outside of my body to capture the beauty of a place. I just couldn't even understand that place existed. Just to get to Bassin Bleu, like, Jacques will laugh and make fun of me, but you literally have to drive through a river, keep laughing. He's like, what kind of car do you drive? Like a submarine? But like, it's so beautiful a place. It's like this waterfall, but people are jumping into it. Just to get to it, you have to like jump over, like you have to get over other little waterfalls. Like there are stone steps. It is incredible. Like it is out of a storybook, and I cannot believe that God took his time and crafted the island of Haiti and was putting these little gems in there. I think that a lot of the times we look at the poverty, and I'm like, there are actual places of beauty too that have to be acknowledged. Another place that I think is beautiful is La Citadelle. I know it's a historical place, but I think it's gorgeous. It just shows the architecture, it shows just the land around there is just so beautiful. Like the meaning, absolutely. Like it's without words. And then the beaches in Haiti, I'm not gonna fight nobody on this, but I've never seen better beaches in my life, and that's on period.
And we've been places.
And we have been to a number of places. And I call me bougie if you want to, but I'll get to beaches and be like, oh, excuse me, I'm not gonna entertain this. I'm from Haiti, I'm Haitian, in case you didn't know. I won't be giving this beach the time.
We're in the middle of the Caribbean.
We know
what good water
We know what good, yo! You can see through it. You can see through the water.
Like the water.
No one can surprise you in that water, baby. You are looking through it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, oh my! What I will say is, it is salty. You could dip a plantain in it and then fry it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the minute you step in that water, your blood pressure.
I like. There's one club. It's not a club. It's almost like a country club on the side of I want to say, I can't even give you the geographical location, but Muna Sume, Like, it is so gorgeous. Again, like, these are storybook places. Like, you won't believe it. A picture won't do it justice until you're literally there thinking, why did God hide this from the rest of the world? Like, what? And it's unfair
God
to
didn't
y'all.
hide it. The media just hide it.
You
Like,
know?
nobody talks about it.
So have you guys been to certain places in Haiti that you would definitely recommend people go to?
I would definitely say there's the Fairmont, Kenskoff, and Fusi
Yes.
area. That place, you're in the mountains and you can oversee the city, the country, and everything. And then it's just beautiful. It's the temperature. You're in the mountains, so the temperature is cooler.
Oh,
there.
it's cooler, so
Sometimes
it's nice.
people even say that it snows at times and everything. So it's a beautiful set. It's just like very calm. It's beautiful. Shout out to Fairmont too. I remember in Fairmont, it's going back to food. there's a spot where there was a bunch of people at Masha selling fritas and stuff like that. And one time we were just waiting for the bus to go back down. I was eyeing the frita for so long, and then I guess the Masha peeped out. I was eyeing her frita. She was like, I guess. So she gave me a piece of butter or
She was
whatever.
like, your eyes are so big. Here you go.
Yo, so shout out to her.
For free?
For free.
Oh, and they take their food serious.
But yeah, so Fairmont, Kenskoff, Fusi area definitely is
There's actually a little zoo
yeah,
area.
exactly. That's
Yeah,
where that my show.
Yes, it's so absolutely gorgeous. It's like, I pity the rest of the world for not being able to see it.
I would have to say one thing that I do remember from my childhood would be Twobadou, but like it's a beautiful place. The entire ground used to be made out of sand because they were literally right on the beach, but now it's paved. But when I was younger, it was made out of sand. Like, if you want some good fish in Haiti, you have to go to Twobadou to eat it because it's literally like a beach town. It's beautiful. It's beautiful over there. And another place.
Oh, Jacmel. Pétionville.
I've never been to Jacmel, but I've been to Twobadou, so I know it's beautiful. I'm pretty sure Jacmel is beautiful. Everybody always rave about it. And the second place is I think a beach that was called Coconut. I forgot where it was because I went with my school, and so I fell asleep on the bus, so I didn't know. All I know is that I woke up and I almost thought I died and went to heaven. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's like there are so many hidden gems there that people should know about. Definitely, like people that you should go. It's a great tourist spot. Like so many of these places. But like everything, there is gonna be there's two sides to the coin. You know what I'm saying? So I think that has to be acknowledged as well. But there are just some incredibly beautiful spots in Haiti that I truly don't think that you will see anywhere else in the world. That being said as well, where is I going? So I know we keep coming back to food. And I just wanted to put this out there because I know a lot of the times people say, like, where would I go and get Haitian food? If you had to recommend just one, anywhere in the world, one restaurant for someone to go visit, where would you go or you send them?
You go first.
So, as y'all know, I'm a traveler. I have to do it. It would definitely be between these two Haitian restaurants. I'm going to go with one, though. In Paris, there's a Haitian restaurant called Twobadou. Oh, my God. Wow. I don't know if it's because for that entire year I was in Europe and there was not a lot of Haitian spots. But to walk into that place, all I caught was the smell down the street. Down the street.
That's a good sign.
Yep, down the street. We were walking down the street, and the GPS, at the time, Google Maps for walking in Europe was a little fishy. And my friend, my sister, and I finally get off this bus, and we take a smell of the air, and we go, we know where it is. Straight ahead. It's like you go straight, you take a left. Like we knew we turned off the GPS, and we're like, just follow the smell. Follow the smell, get to the restaurant. You open the door and like it was like, ah! Like it really was, and like it was affordable. They gave you, oh my gosh, this bountiful amounts of food. They gave you akra, which I really should have put on my plate. I love akra. They gave you akra, which is I really don't know how to say it at all in English. There was just fish, different meats, korarakai, just an abundance of Haitian food. And what I loved about it too is that they also brought in some European traits and cultures and stuff as well that were out of this world. Overall, it was a knockout dish for a knockout price. I would literally slapped somebody's mama to get back in there. It was incredible.
Be careful with mamas.
I won't slap anyone's mama, but it was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, so one place I would recommend is I'm keeping it local. It's in New York, Brooklyn. It's called Kompa, and I think they're a great ambassador for the Haitian culture, for the Haitian cuisine. You go in there, you feel comfortable, you feel at ease. You see the food that you recognize. I had the tasso there, and it was really good. The food was well made, and the presentation of it all was just beautiful as well. So it's very accessible to people if you're in the New York area, Connecticut area. You can easily go there. Like I said, they're great ambassadors. One thing they used to do, I think, was on Thursday night they would have cultural nights where they had artists, open mics and stuff like that, and people play and everything. It's just a beautiful place, and you feel really home and there's different cultures going in there too. And great ambassadors. You can find them in Instagram. I think it's Grandchamps, GRAND Champs, CHAMPS, and yeah, beautiful place.
Rose?
The place that I would recommend if you can't go to Haiti, because I feel like when it comes to like Haitian cuisine, there's a huge difference when you eat it where you know it's from.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say Cuisine in Montreal, Canada.
Yeah.
Honestly, delicious. The wait is long, but the wait is worth it.
Well worth it. Oh,
It's absolutely delicious. Like, it's just good. Good.
Even earlier when I referenced you gotta have a bottle of water, you definitely can't go into Kwizinn without your medication if you know what's going on.
Because it will take you by surprise.
It's the kind of food which is gonna sound so terrible. Haitian food is just it's very much heavily based, in my opinion, in comfort food. I don't know if it's just because I'm Haitian, but it's like it's heavy, like it holds you. Like it's the kind of food after you're done eating a plate, like you can fall asleep where you are. Like it's not let me get to bed or let me get home.
Some type of high.
On the street, you're like
wow.
The itis hits you like bam, like it. And then you can't even stop. Like mid-meal, you're like, and you gotta just keep going. There is no stopping. The plate must be clean.
It must be done.
Like it's incredible. And like if you have the opportunity to visit any of these places and support any of these establishments, definitely do so. Like
There's
it's
more.
incredible. There's so many more.
Chef Cleo has an establishment.
There's actually a restaurant down south by the chef who's often on Food Network, and he has a restaurant down south called Kwizinn. He's
in Louisiana, right?
I think it might be, which completely makes sense too. Amazing, incredible food. There's actually a few restaurants here in Connecticut. Just look them up. They are everywhere, and they are worth every dime. And I'm telling you, the culture, you just put in your mouth, and you might even start speaking Creole after a good meal, man.
That's the challenge.
It is. It's really truly incredible. And then the last thing I really wanted to talk about, talk about Haiti, and being diaspora, is what does it mean to you guys to be Haitian American, particularly now in 2020 during these times? I'll start with that. I'll start with that. I mean, I know that there's a lot happening in this nation, and a lot of the times we think because we hail from different countries that we might be exempt from certain burdens and social problems. But I think that our history, particularly as Haitians, speaks to that not being the case. As we referenced earlier, union for la force, it's unity altogether. When we step out, you know what I mean? They don't see me as a Haitian individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman of color, and it makes me proud to see people standing up for themselves, for their rights. Because for me, it speaks not only to my history, but it connects to the legacy that we can grow all together, as our forefathers did when they went out to Latin America and helped other people gain their liberation. I think it's so important that we as Haitians take the opportunity to speak to injustices in the way that we can. That doesn't necessarily have to be in physical protesting or what have you, but just using your voice in the environment that you're in to help liberate ourselves and other people that look like us.
One thing I would say as a Haitian American or as Haitian, one expression that we grew up around and hearing a lot of times is "nous l'aide but nous la." meaning we're ugly, but we're still here. And which really means that despite all the circumstances that we've been forced to face with, because there's some bad spots in Haiti, there's some poverty that they're stealing and stuff like that. There's great parts as well, not to minimize that as well, but there's still that. But we still wake up every day feeling hopeful about the next day, fighting for the next day and everything. And so I feel that just as a Haitian, we have to embody that spirit, let them to fight on, even though at times it seems depressing, but there's still another day where we can have an imprint on something that
we can make our mark on the world.
And leave our mark on the world. Just hope as well, because we need that right now.
Yeah.
For me, honestly, I've never really sat and thought about it because I never really labeled myself as Haitian American, even though I have like my citizenship here. It's just, I don't know, somewhere deep down it's ingrained in me that I'm Haitian no matter what. So, but I am very well aware that when I do step in, in the lenses of the American lenses, I'm just a black person. The next African American, no matter if I were to speak out that I am Haitian, that's just how I am viewed by the American society. So it's just, I guess the thing is just, I try to keep in my head the heritage and the pride that I come from, that I have, and I try to, translate that to any other black person that is within my vicinity, to let them know that, I might be from a different place, I might have a different heritage, I might have a different, history, but from that history, at the bottom of that history is made by black people. So therefore, it's like, I guess it's a way of extending that pride to them and let them know that, take from that pride and give yourself strength and just, rise from what's going on.
Definitely. I think that a lot of the times, we think that our history alienates us, or just history in general from different people alienates one another. But in fact, I feel like it should encourage one another to, keep going on. There is hope to be found. There can be justice, and we just have to keep that alive in our everyday walks and our everyday talks. And so thank you guys so much for coming out here and speaking to Haitian Heritage. Haitian Heritage. If you are looking to purchase Haitian, Haitian apparel, because I know I've gotten a lot of inquiries about this shirt and even Rose's shirt, I'll definitely be linking the site below. It is ran by a young Haitian entertainer, which also speaks to how Haitians are really moving. Now there's even on Amazon Prime Haitian movies and stuff. So it's really a movement out here. You have to just be aware of your resources. So feel free to leave your comments below, show your love for the flag, and share your opinion. Share the food that you recommend from your culture. Whatever it sounded familiar. I know that plantains are a huge thing worldwide. Speak to it. Maybe we haven't tried something. Let us know about it.
We love food. We love food. Always give us recommendations.
Music as well.
Stomach is never
Facts.
empty.
Absolutely.
Stomach is never full.
There's always space. There's always space for you, your culture, your heritage to speak out about it. It's so incredible. So again, thank you guys so much for coming, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Goodbye.